Welcome to the Fan Café. Thank you so much for coming down here.
I'm glad to.
I know that a lot of the artists have crazy schedules here, so I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. So I want to ask you something. My first question. I want to talk about this song first, Round and Round. One of the authors, there were 3 writers for this song. One of them was, you wrote it, part of it. You also wrote it with Hannah Mancini.
Yes.
And Hannah was the contestant last year for Slovenia. Slovenia is a small country. I mean, Denmark is small. It's 4.5 million, I think. Am I right, Danes? 4.5 million?
Yeah.
5 million, sorry.
5,
but
okay.
Slovenia, there you go. But Slovenia is only, 2 million.
Yeah.
So in the music industry in Slovenia, do you all know each other? Is it like very tight family? Or
more or less.
More or
yes.
less?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
when someone new comes in, if a new star comes up, how do they come into the music scene? Do you know what I mean? Do you all kind of hang out in the same places and work with the same producers, or what?
Okay, you know, I've been on the music scene in Slovenia for 17 years.
Okay.
And I almost work with anyone, everyone in Slovenia, so I know each other. Once, you know, because I went to the press elections for 3 times, and I always said, okay, Slovenia is so small that one day I will win.
One day you'll get lucky.
Because, you know...
They're going to run out of options. Eventually they're going to get to, you know...
I'm joking, but... but I was right.
You could,
I'm here.
But your first entry in your national final was 1997.
Yeah, and I have to tell you a story about this one.
Okay, please.
Because, you know, this is my... my, let's say, most popular song in my music career, but I came last.
You came 10th place.
Yeah.
Out of, there were 10 contestants altogether.
Yeah.
And in '97, you were quite young, quite fresh on the music scene. Did that have any effect on your confidence?
No, because, you know, I was 17 and I didn't really think much about winning or something. I just loved to sing and I wanted to sing. And just immediately after the competition, in 2 months, the song became one of the top 10 on the radio stations.
Okay.
So, you know, it was everything so quick, and later on, they gave me our Slovenian Grammy for this song and for my first album and for me being a debutant. So, you know,
why do you think it took?
Quick medicine.
Why do you think it took so? Why do you think it took so long to catch on? Why didn't people vote for it at first, and then it was a slow burn?
I don't know.
It's a mystery.
Maybe because you know, in these different you know festivals, you know, sometimes they don't hear the song, or if you don't have, you know, the catchy refrain and so on, you cannot win. And I had, you know, very deep lyrics and a slightly complicated song talking about ex-Yugoslavia, Slovenia going, you know...
in a different direction.
Independent and so on. So maybe they didn't understand the meaning of the song, and I was so young, and they cannot connect those deep lyrics with the young girl and so on. So maybe
it sounds like to me like someone said, "Here, sing this," and you were maybe people thought, good song, but maybe the wrong person singing it. Maybe if in the lyrics you had the words do 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 or ba 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 scoobity da ba ba da ba.
I know a couple of songs.
Maybe it would have come fifth or something like that.
But anyway, I know a couple of songs with those words and I like them. Dee do do da 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 of Sting, for example. But it depends how you use them.
I think, I don't know, every contest there seems to be one song with nonsense lyrics. But in this song that you're performing...
In this year's Eurosong, is there any...
Well, I'd say the Danish song has something in it. The Danes are nodding their head in embarrassment, mostly. What other songs have Scooby-Dooby-Da-Ba-Ba-Ba? Any others this year? I think they've... Congratulations, Denmark. You've capitalized on bad lyrics this year. But you decided to do this song that you're performing, Round and Round, partly in Slovenian and partly in English. Some of the artists I've met here as part of this talk show sequence, it's like an issue. I mean, if they perform in their original language and then suddenly the song is released in an English version, it pisses off. It makes a lot of people angry at home because they want their language to be represented in Eurovision. Are Slovenians passionate about this thing, or they just don't, whatever, they don't care?
I hope so, because it's not an issue for me.
Okay.
I come from Slovenia. I think and I feel in Slovenian, and there's only 2 million people talking in this language, so I have to sing in Slovenian, you know, and it's Euro song connecting different countries, and I always compare that, like, you know, being a tourist and going to, I don't know, Copenhagen, and went to McDonald's to eat hamburgers and drink Coca-Cola, and for me it's just the same if you would be at home. So
because
you know,
everything is spread, everything's the same.
Is just the same.
And
we have those beautiful languages. We have to show them.
And I apologize because I'm American and it's my fault that McDonald's has spread
Don't worry.
around the world. Yes,
Don't
because
worry.
as
I love America.
No, because as a child, every weekend, my grandfather would take me to McDonald's and usually embarrass me, and I would hide in shame. So, and because of that, that is why
I'm
McDonald's
sorry.
has come. No, I'm sorry. I
Nothing
apologize.
personal. Okay?
No, it's okay. But let's talk a little bit about you did have this song Round and Round is your 4th attempt at getting to Eurovision, and in previous years I have three different songs, one from '97, one from '99, and one from 2001.
Okay.
And the one from 2001, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. Please tell me how it sounds.
Sonce v očeh.
One more time.
Sonce v očeh.
Sonce vučina.
V očeh.
The Slovenians are hysterical.
That's like a dialect where I come from, so
Okay.
it's perfect.
All right, I tried. Anyway, one of the things I always say is about Eurovision is that when artists come and they meet us here at this talk show, I just discover this whole world of music that I've never seen before. And for those of you who don't avidly follow the Slovenian national final, and probably you didn't watch this because it was in 2001, I just want to show a little bit of this song so people get an impression of what you're trying to do. So let's roll that video. Oh, wrong one. Sorry,
no,
I jumped
it's
around.
not me.
I jumped around, Nadim. We'll get back to this one.
We are not in a
It's
space shuttle.
it's the other video, Nadim. I'm sorry. You know what? While we have this on, no, it's okay. Don't switch it. We can leave it on. Let's discuss this video because this is
Okay.
yeah. I want to say why I picked this out. You've got both a microphone, but your flute with you. Your flute is very, very important to you, your image and your career. You take this instrument very passionately, right? This is from what we talked about.
It's my 3rd arm.
It's your and one that could be easily fixed. But this flute is very, very. This flute is really special to you because, well, why don't you tell us the story about the what first made you think I need to play this instrument?
Okay. When I was young, my parents were, sort of hippies, and we used to listen to lots of LPs, and among them there was this strange creature from the woods of England called Ian Anderson, and I just loved his flute, and I said, I want to play that instrument. And the other, more practical thing was that I said, if I play piano, I cannot bring it when, I will go with school with the, bus and be in the woods or anywhere singing together with my friends. Flute is more, you can, put it just right in your pocket and that's it. Okay?
And such a small instrument is actually quite flexible.
Yeah, and then I just started to play it, and when I was, I think, 21, I had a degree, and I became professor of classical flute. But just immediately after that, I said that I think I'm a flute professor gone bad.
Okay, because you're not doing the classical thing.
No, I do dirty stuff with my flute and nasty things. Okay, okay, I know. I'm a musician. Okay, come on.
Might I just mention to you that with this crowd, if you mention
I know,
if you
okay.
mention 2 words, dirty and stuff, in the same sentence.
sorry.
So if you feel you need a laugh, just say those 2 words, and that will be good. But carry on.
Dirty. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Keep going.
That's it. You know, I don't
Yeah.
play like this. Please help me with the microphone.
Okay.
Okay. And so on.
Okay.
Okay, are you sleeping? It's like this.
So you're doing dirty stuff with that flute. That's what
Okay.
dirty stuff is. Okay. So Ian Anderson is part of this. He originally came on as part of this group called Jethro Tull.
Okay.
And I know
Yes.
Jethro Tull because when I was in university, my roommate played them just Jethro Tull for a year.
Okay.
And then when that year was over, I never listened to Jethro Tull again. So when I read your biography and I read that Ian Anderson
You said,
was your main,
"No, flute
yeah,
again."
exactly. I said, oh
I'm
God,
sorry.
I thought I was escaping. But I
A
have this.
nightmare
I
today.
have no, it's okay. It's not your fault. But I have found this video. I was looking for something with Ian Anderson and Jethro Tull, and then this popped up, and this kind of shows, I think, Ian Anderson's character. That he would do something like this.
Yeah.
And this is a video from NASA, the American Space Agency, where he did a duet with a flute player in space. He wasn't in space, but she was. That's why her hair is like that. So why don't we roll this? We'll play a little bit of this video so you see what it's like.
And space.
This is not Ian Anderson, by the way.
Thanks, Colonel Catherine Coleman in the International Space Station.
Well done. I'm amazed. I mean, I'm just amazed at musicians such as yourself because you don't have to, I think you know so much about your instrument, you don't have to think. You just kind of can feel the vibe immediately and just do an improvisation on top of it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's hard work.
Yeah, but you make it look so easy.
Yeah, it's English people have a nice how do you say idiom or yeah, they say it's music. It's 10% inspiration and 90% perspiration.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Here at Euro Fan Café, it's 10% perspiration, 90% where the hell are my notes? That's every
Yeah.
day here. I can't find anything.
Okay.
How do you feel? I mean, you are live. This instrument is very important to you, and Eurovision has long moved beyond live music. It's now all backing track, and the only kind of live music you could have is if you have other singers with you. If people are playing on stage, unfortunately, like mostly they're miming. There's no
Yeah.
time to plug anything in.
That's
How-
why I don't have my band on stage.
That's
because,
what, yeah,
they
but
didn't
yeah,
want
because
to
I
know,
remember
yeah.
your band
No.
might have been with you, but
Yeah.
they didn't weren't here.
They will come here. We have a concert on the 6th, so
Okay.
Welcome.
Okay,
Come.
great. Where is the concert?
It's in the Euro Club.
At the Euro Club.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
there you go.
yeah.
So that's after the semifinal, I guess.
No, it's before.
Before. Okay.
Yeah, I will crack my voice before.
Oh, okay. So there you go. 6th of May at Euro Club for a concert. When you're in this arena setting, I mean, this is something that I will probably never experience standing on a stage like here in Copenhagen. And you have a backing track blaring through giant monitors in a giant room. This flute must seem very small to you. I mean, does it make any noise? Can you still feel connected to this instrument?
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're right. It's very hard. I was about to talk with the technician, with the sound technician, to mute my microphone.
When you play flute, you mean?
Yeah, no, the flute parts, I don't have to play them, so I have to mime them, so it's hard on the stage of the Eurosong, that song. Yeah, if I play, maybe they will disqualify me, so I will try not to play.
So if you play a live instrument on stage...
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Alexander? Če zaigram 2 tona, me bodo diskvalificirali. Yeah, probably.
Oh my God. And, but... I'm speechless. I never thought that would be a problem for Eurovision. No?
I don't know.
Okay. So,
I think that they have to change, They have to write down if the lead vocalist is an instrumentalist too, she or he can play live. I think that would be better.
Well, when I see it, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. But I just can't imagine. I mean, most of us, a lot of people here have tickets and they'll go to the arena, but we might not be sitting so close. So to be on that stage and have to compromise yourself as a musician, it's probably a lot to reckon with, I guess, Or do you think, no, this is a good opportunity for me, 100+ million, 50 million people are going to see me.
A couple of my friends, musician friends from other countries say, why are you going to Eurosong, Because in certain countries, Eurosong is not a music festival, more it's a TV show and so on. So I said, come on, it's only rock and roll. So let's go, let's have fun. And maybe someone will, invite me to have a concert in their country. Or anyway, I know it is a nice experience, so I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
Okay. Well done for committing yourself to play at Eurovision, because I think all of us that will be watching it are all the better for now knowing who you are. It's certainly, I mean, I don't know, I don't play anything except video games. And I think this is, the craft that goes into what you're doing now. It's great. I'm really impressed. Thank you so much.
You.
I have one last question that I wanted to ask you, and I've skipped over it earlier. Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin was somebody else that you played with.
Yeah.
So you're deep into like the rock world of the 70s, 70s and 80s. But one name that came up that I didn't expect is that you played for the last Pope, Pope Benedict, at the Vatican. You were at the Vatican.
Yeah.
Did you speak to him? Did you see him? I mean, how close were you to him?
No, unfortunately not. He was 10 meters
10 meters away.
10 meters away. But I played there with the Vatican Orchestra because the Italian national TV invited me because I had, an album released for EMI Italy, and they said, oh, it's a nice girl playing the flute. Let's invite him with the Pope Benedict for the first meeting that he had with kids from all around the world, and it was a wonderful experience playing live with the orchestra and being on stage for 185,000 people in Rome.
Watching this.
Yeah.
I can't say I've ever met anyone that stood 10 meters away from a pope.
Yeah.
before. That's a first. Are you a religious person? Did you feel? Did you get any experience about being?
Music is
just-
my religion.
That's all you want.
Yeah.
Just music.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Oh
glad.
wait, it's the universe, it's music, it's love, whatever you call it, you know. And
Okay.
I think also all the religions all around the world, they underline the good things in us. So if it's just pure religion, it's okay for me, and I'm okay with it. If it's connected with the institutions, with bad people, then I say no.
So music is still very pure
Yeah.
to you, the ultimate art,
Yeah.
because it's something anybody can do, anybody can worship, anybody
course.
can take something from. What else can I say? Is there anything else you want to play for us here, or?
Yeah, it's a nice place here to play, nice audience. Maybe we can make an improvisation.
Because
okay?
yeah, we only in a
Yeah.
sound check, all we did was round and round. So you have something else
okay.
you'd like to do?
Yeah, Ray zaigrava eno skladbo, E minor, okay? Okay. Let me introduce you, Ray. He's the author of my song.
Okay, welcome, Ray.